Okay, community. I haven't made a video in a while and all that because, like, I didn't really know what to do. Like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't. Like, fucking Max is kind of old news. He's talking about homophobia now, and it's just pretty disgusting. But then I came across this moron that's talking about another guy that literally has bigger muscles than him. Yeah, I get it. Like, fucking, you're a fat ass. Like, you are chunky as shit. You're fucking 50 something years old and look like melted ice cream. I don't give a fuck. You're attacking a guy that is literally doing fitness to be healthy, to be fit, to be able to do everyday things without any actual pain. So, we're going to dive into this shit because I finally figured out what app he's actually using to be able to do this. So, we're going to do this too. So, this is my response to his response to the other dude's fucking video. So, let's go.
All right, friends, it's T and I'm back with another video, and it's on this.
Did he say T or did he say Tina? Because, like, kind of looks like a Tina to me. Like one of them butchy, like, I identify as a lampshade Tina, or identify as a melted ice cream Tina. Tina ice cream. Let's go with that.
Puppet fear, man. Profit fear. Fucking puppet fart. Whatever. Anyway, so I want
You're the only puppet here, you little bitch. But let's continue.
to explain something in this video people may not have known before. Puppet fear
That you're a moron? We all knew that.
had an injury to his back, so he couldn't lift for the longest time. So he used to come to my original channel, and it
Which could be exactly why he's doing these exercises in this video you're trying to break down, is to work on his back muscles that he fucked up. Because I can tell you, I have fucked up my hip and my back. I have a tilted hip right now, anterior tilted. I can't even say the word. It's fucked up. But my hip is tilted forward, and it's because I have a bulging disc in my spine. So these exercises that Prophet Fear are actually doing would be beneficial to my fucking problem. I'm just kind of a lazy asshole, and I go to work for fucking 10 hours a day, and I'm driving the highway for 3 hours a day, in a day. And so, like, by the time I get home, I don't really have the motivation to be doing what he does, or else I would probably be taking his advice and doing what he does. But let's continue.
That's the shit out of me, writing in my comment section, threatening me with death, telling me
He's not threatening you. He's basically calling you out for being a bitch.
if I was to get my channel monetized, that he would kill me. So yeah, so he was.
That never happened. Prophet Fear is a lot of things, but he's not really a threatening guy. He's not going to worry about coming to your house and trying to kill, like, some fucking 60-year-old man. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. You're fucking stupid. He's calling you out on it. You're retaliating because you're a dumbass. Why don't you shut the fuck up and look at more dildos?
Threatened me with death and a bunch of things. If I was to monetize, my channel became monetized and all that. So there was a lot of things going on with this guy who's mentally disturbed. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. It is about him, the injury when he came back. What happened? Well, he lives in California. All right. They got fake
Stalker.
weights in these gyms. They use them for photography purposes. People.
No, they don't. if you look at his all weights or actually research them and look them up online, you would actually be able to tell which weights he's using and like actually be able to tell that they're not fake. I don't know why people keep saying fake weights in commercial gyms, because like if you look up the weights and the colors of the weights and all that, it will tell you what the weights are. And for him to be able to pull up this weight and all that is very fucking impressive. And he's pretty fucking jacked. So, like, if he was able to do a 500-pound deadlift or whatnot, he'd probably be struggling with it like anyone else would. But he's doing like 300, basically 300-pound fucking deadlifts. And fucking, they might move up quickly for him. You don't know. So why the fuck are you commenting on it?
Want to play with it, whatever. But that's not about that either in this video. What it's about is, I'm not saying that he totally couldn't lift certain things. It was because he took SARMs. If you go back, look, hold on a second. If you go into his, if you look really bad, he's got all my videos here trying to make views off me. He's obsessed with me. That's why.
Making views off of you? He's calling you out for your fucking stupidity. You're literally fucking retarded. I don't know what you don't understand about that. That he's literally calling you out on your fucking audacity to be as retarded as you are. So let's continue, you 60-year-old man.
He made so many videos about me. If you go back to the beginning when his channel started, you're going to see so many videos that he has on me because he was obsessed with me. He couldn't stop talking about me. That's why I'm mocking him now. I'm giving a taste of his own medicine.
You're mocking him. Oh, so funny. Yeah, shut the fuck up and get on with the video.
If you go way back, like I think 2-3 years ago or something, when he started coming back.
FYI, for everybody that's paying attention to my page, which may not be a whole lot, but like at least 80-something fucking views, whatever. When he's scrolling down, this motherfucker looks at a lot of his videos, a lot of Prophet Fears videos. It's disgustingly so. Like, it's a 60-year-old man coming after some fucking 20-year-old fucking kid. Adult. I don't even know what he is, but I'm pretty sure he's in his 20s. He's pretty fucking ripped for his fucking age. Can't box worth shit, but he knows what he's talking about. He's pretty fucking jacked. Like, if these two motherfuckers got into a bar fight, I guarantee Prophet Fear is coming out on top. Because fucking Genetic Yeast over here probably hasn't fought a day in his life other than, like, you know, his erection.
Lifting on his channel. He was taking SARMs. He was taking SARMs. Like, look, he's got me here. That's why I say that it's not that he couldn't lift certain things. He was lifting some stuff. He did fake some lifts, but he could lift some things. But what happened was he got weaker.
Hey, Max. Just because he can lift more than you doesn't mean it's fake. I don't know how many times anybody has to tell you that shit, but like fucking I can't lift more than probably 100 pounds on a deadlift because I work with a lot of fucking like weight and all that, and the max amount that I've actually lifted at work is probably about 90 pounds. And that's consecutively, like, almost every day throughout 10 hours a day. And Max calls everybody out on fake weights, and I think it's just because they're either getting close to his fucking weights or they've already passed what he can lift. And so, in order for him to cope, he has to call out fake weights. And I'm sorry, but like, gyms usually don't carry fake weights, especially the gyms that they're in. Like, do you really think that the gyms that they're in are broadcasting their fucking weightlifting on every platform? Most of them are not. Like, I honestly believe that Prophet Fear is lifting actual weight. Like, I've seen your videos. I've seen how pathetic your fucking shit can be. And it's sad. I'm sorry to say, it's super fucking sad. He's doing half reps in some of his later videos and all that, but if you go to a physiotherapist and on, some of those fucking things that he's doing are actually stretching his muscles, not so much working his muscles out. But when he goes down into like that fucking weird stretch thing with a fucking not a deadlift, but a squat or whatnot, he's actually stretching his hamstrings as well as his frontal fucking muscles. Because like when he's doing the one-legged fucking leg press that you will see in this video at some point in time, he's actually working his hip flexors. Because I was told in physio, in order to work out my hip flexors, I got to do shit like that. Do like so many reps per leg to help with the muscle surrounding my hip and to help like your rotation of your hip and shit like that. So like, you can talk all the shit that you want, but you're still a fucking idiot.
You'd have to go through the whole list. This is the best when he shows this weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But guess what? Big PR, strongest I've ever been. So he's got 5 of these blue weights. And then what does he do? Watch. He's got 2 55-pound weights. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you? It's everything is.
You're trying to explain his fucking 5-pound blue weights, and then you skip over to what looks like a deficit deadlift with like fucking 3 or 4 fucking red weights. Like, what argument are you trying to make?
To fake you out. He couldn't lift 500 pounds off the floor. He's a weakling. He's a 120-pound weakling.
Actually, this motherfucker is about 5, maybe. Okay, don't quote me on this, but he may be between 5'8" and 5'10". I'm about 5'10", and he looks damn near as tall as I do, where if we ever met up, we'd see eye to eye, damn near. And it's not out of the ordinary that a 5'10" fucking guy can lift 500 pounds. My kid, okay, I got a 15-year-old child, along with my other fucking four kids, and he can bench press about 200 to 300 pounds and deadlift about 200 to 300 pounds and curl about 50 to 60 pounds each arm for like 5 or 10 reps. He's a strong fucking kid. He's chunkier. He weighs a little bit more. He's about like 180 pounds or whatnot for being 15 and all that, which is all right. But like most of that is muscle. And if he keeps up what he's doing, he can get where Prophet Fear is in no time flat. You're a moron, and you need to shut the fuck up.
Look, I'm not saying these are not. I'm not saying those are not 2 55-pound plates. And that bar, I can't tell you.
Yeah, I guess it might be 2 plates actually. They're fatter, but yeah, I guess you could see it, yeah. But before you start talking shit, you might actually want to look up red plates. Just so you know.
If that's a 55-pound.
I would at the moment, but I really don't give a fuck. This is more about making you look like a fucking moron. So.
Or it could be. So, like I said, I can tell you, these could be 55-pound plates. Maybe the inside one there, the outside one, I can't tell. Yeah.
So you can tell what the inside one is, but the outside one that looks identical to the inside one may not be the same weight as the inside one. Logic at its finest, guys. At its finest. Just saying.
There's no number on it. I don't see anything on it. It's completely plain.
You should probably putting on your reading glasses because you're looking like a bitch.
Could be fooling you again. The weight is tapping. It's kind of odd.
Oh no, he tapped it on the ground. It had no bounce, no nothing. Oh no, it must be fake.
But I have seen him do like a one kind of PR of 90-pound dumbbells. That's pretty heavy for a skinny little guy like him.
He's not skinny. He's not skinny. Like maybe he could eat a little bit more meat, but like he's healthy. That's a healthy weight. You look like a melted ice cream. You look like you've been left out in the sun too long and you started to deteriorate. Like, fuck you.
So like I said, did he get stronger or did he get weaker? Well, the SARMs may have...
Well, he's been doing this for a few years now. He does intermittent fasting, where he like doesn't eat for so long a period of time. He does bulking, and he does weight loss, and then fucking puts on the muscle again. So sometimes he looks bigger than he does other times. Like, I know that I started out like harping on this guy when I first started out doing this shit, but like I've continuously watched his stuff for the last like fucking 3-4 years now, maybe 3 years. I would say about 3 years, maybe 2, maybe 2 years. And he looks like he's getting better. Like, yeah, he's changing it up, but like, doesn't everybody? Doesn't everybody change up their routine and start doing stuff that may benefit them more than other people? Like, he's doing stuff that might actually benefit me more than you, because he's doing a lot of like stretching and rotational shit. If you can't like keep a hold of your rotational whatever and stretch your hamstrings and your front quads or whatnot, then you're gonna end up limping like me, because I fucked myself up by not doing what he does before I lifted something into the back of a truck at work, and then I kind of twisted up my spine and it tilted my hip because I wasn't smart about it. Prophet's being smart about this shit. You'll never catch him with a back issue because of what he's doing right now. Or a hip issue even. His muscles are probably fucking solid. If you go and like squeeze his fucking muscle, it's probably all solid. Not saying that you should, because like I think that you're pretty gay, but just saying.
Helped him to lift certain things. He is doing full range on some stuff. He's been doing full range for quite a while. I'm not saying this is bad. You understand me? I'll show you this, for example. So he's got some weight here. He does some weight stuff, pull-ups. Close grip it's easier to do close grip than wide, but okay. and especially in that pattern. So, okay, so he's got a weight, he's lifting up his weight, whatever, full range. So he's been doing a lot of stuff full range if you see him in his video.
Okay, so from experience of actually doing pull-ups, when I was younger, probably closer to his age, or even chin-ups, or like fucking, you know, everything. Weighted pull-up is no fucking joke. It doesn't matter if you're wide gripped, short gripped, or on the ground, or whatever. It's no joke. You have to pull up your own body weight, which his is probably about like 180, maybe 200 pounds of muscle. And he has to pull that up, and then he adds a weight to it to make that heavier. So he's not only pulling up his own body weight, but he's also pulling up additional weight, as if he was a fat ass like Max, who has never done a pull-up. So that's no joke. I would love to see you do a pull-up, though, because I think we'd all get a laugh out of that. I've never done a pull-up on YouTube. I've done pull-ups when I was in my 20s. I could do a couple of them. But I got a little bit lazy in my 30s here. And so, like, if I did them on camera, I would be laughed at. But if you did them on camera, you'd probably be like demonetized. just saying.
He's doing a lot of stuff full range. Even here, he's working hard at whatever, I don't know.
Oh, look, it's a one-legged fucking leg press. That's what he's doing, you dumb shit. He's doing a one-legged leg press. When I have been going to physio for my fucking problems and shit like that with my hip, one of the things that they get me to do is one-legged leg presses. I do 10 reps of 10 per leg before they fucking take me in and stretch me the fuck out. So he's doing what he needs to do to keep his hip flexor flexing. So you're stupid.
Okay, notice he's doing full range. All his videos in the past, a year ago, whatever, 2 years ago, something. Then all of a sudden, when you come now to the future.
Back to the future.
When you go up here, his latest videos, everything is partial range.
Because he's working on his fucking flexors. Oh my God. He's literally working on his stretching and his muscles and his flexion at the same fucking time. So when he's doing certain ranges of motion, he's actually working on his rotation of that muscle. So if he's doing like a back thing with his fucking arms and like a barbell and weights and shit, he's working on his arms and his shoulders. When he's doing like swinging dumbbells, he's kind of letting the weight just like kind of hang there to stretch out his shit, because he uses like heavier weight and to like work on his range of motion. If you're not gonna fucking work out your range of motion, then one day you could be in the gym doing a squat or a deadlift and just completely throw out your back. He's preventing that. He's preventing his back from being thrown out by doing certain exercises. He's preventing shoulder injury by doing certain exercises. He's doing certain arm exercises by like helping like his fucking, you know, like fuck.
9 months. that's full range still. We're too early.
Oh, let's go find the fucking one thing that he did stupid, because, like, God knows you've done a bunch.
Hold on. Here he's trying to glamorize himself in the mirror. He's small. He's a tiny guy.
Look at this fucking guy. Like, oh my God. Yeah. He's skinny. You're jealous. I get it. You look like a fat fucking melted ice cream that's just spewing all over the fucking place. And you're jealous of the ripped fucking skinny guy. And you think he's tiny. But in an arm wrestling match, you're done. So.
At some point, there, he goes off, somewhere around here, he goes off the arms. He tries to show himself, his little arms. He tries to say that the weak cope Wolverine. He tries to say Wolverine is weak. He's crazy. Look at him with these tiny 11-inch arms. He's got 11-inch arms because he's 5'4".
Two things. He's like probably 5'8" at the very minimum. And secondly, there's nothing 11-inch about those fucking arms. Oh my God. I can't even believe I'm doing this video right now. Like fucking, oh my God. Your arms may be big, but like, you work out like a bitch. So, yeah.
He's tiny, 120 pounds. In a video, you couldn't tell. That's why he's in videos and pictures. That's why he loves to be online in public. People punch and push him.
And that's another thing. There's no way he's 120 pounds. Like, maybe max, or minimum, I should say minimum 170 pounds. But with his height, his muscle mass is probably at 180. And if he really bulked up, he's probably at 190 or 200. And that's not from me talking out of my ass. That's not from me listening to what he says or watching his videos. That's literally from me looking it up. Certain weight classes have a certain, or no, not a weight class, certain height classes have a certain weight class to them. So you can be a healthy, scrawny, fucking 160. Like, for an example, if I lost a shit ton of weight right now, I can get down to 165. And that's just not lifting in weights. That's just eating healthier, going for walks, doing all the necessities and shit like that. Right now I'm like 230 or whatever, because I kind of let myself go. But like, I can get down to 160. If I bulked up, because I'm 5'10" at the moment, like that's my height, is I'm 5'10". If I bulked up and worked out every day, I would be at 180. If I bulked and just gained muscle and just carbohydrated or whatever the fuck you call it and all that, and just like ate a bunch of shit and all that, and like just worked out, I'd be about 200 to 210 bulking. If I'm just muscle and I'm just doing what he's doing, not bulking, like not trying to go for the bulk and all that, I'd probably be about 180. Healthy weight without working out and just eating healthier and going for walks and doing the minimum or whatnot, I'd be at 165. Because I was at 165. So like, if he's 5'10", he's most likely at fucking 180 pounds. So you can shut the fuck up.
He's been abused by his parents. They've abused him. Okay, so we go a little bit further in time. The last, I don't know, this coming year, he starts doing... Okay, that's 8 months.
Oh, look, he's doing a cable pull and like fucking working his muscle and retracting it slowly to work his muscle even more. Oh, what a shame. It must be so fake.
That's 8 months. I don't know. I don't need to go through the whole thing. I've already seen a lot of it. It's like these stupid things. Now,
That's what I was talking about earlier. When you put your leg down like that and all that with a heavy weight on the back of it, like the physio guy stretches me out in this way, actually. He will stretch me out by pushing my leg into, like my knee, basically into my chest to try to push my fucking hip back into place. And when I'm on my stomach, he takes my fucking ankle and basically forces it to my ass. That's what he's doing right there. He's actually stretching all of the muscles right in the front of his leg and all that to keep him flexy. Oh my God. It basically means that he is